Hey, friends. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the hair. Hi, everybody. Day 2 and second day for problems, technical difficulties, but we're here. So yay. Sorry if you tuned in 10 minutes ago and I wasn't here. We're just ironing out the technical difficulties, and those the technical difficulties seem to be me. So, but it's 5 o'clock Central Standard Time in Texas, in the U.S. And so I thought today it'd be a great time to start the Bija mantra series. And Bija mantras are, Bija means seed sound in Sanskrit. Okay. Oops, Abby just texted me. Abby helps me out. Let's see. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm on. I'm live. Let me just do this. Okay, trying again. More technical difficulties. Okay, so Bija, Sanskrit, seed. They're very, very important seed sounds, and they correspond to the chakras. And the chakra system, if you're not familiar with it, just a quick Google, you will find it. You'll find it in AI, but chakras are in the subtle body, but they do roughly correspond to the glandular system all along the spine and then out the top of the head, poof, the crown chakra. So more than just about anything, chanting the master Bija mantra, which is Om, probably heard of it. It's kind of known as the master, like I said, Bija sound, that one syllable seed sound, has done more for me than just about anything in terms of regulating my nervous system very, very quickly. Certainly body and form resiliency, yoga, it can help. That can help a lot. But because sound works on the subtle level, I think that's why it's the most powerful. Also, because a lot of us, I think especially women, kind of don't have our voice, and or can lose our voice literally and emotionally, and there's a lot of different reasons for that, which we won't go into, but voicing a sound, actually sounding it out, can just tone this area, which is the 5th chakra. So you're kind of getting bang for your buck. You're getting the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, and the 5th chakra. So it's just all kinds of goodness, all kinds of goodness. One of my favorite books, I think this will be, oh, good, you can see it, is a Chakra Yoga. Anodea Judith, one of the foremost chakra, really psychologist. She's got a degree in psychology and has done, a lot of her work is around chakras. And this one is Chakra Yoga, obviously. And you can, with Chakra Yoga, she talks about all kinds of different poses for different chakras. Really quickly, the first chakra is sort of or it's not sort of, it is the root chakra. It's kind of survival based, and being grounded and being, plugged in to life, physical existence. Then you have the sacral chakra, which is the creative. And that corresponds to the ovaries in women, the testes in men. The root chakra is the perineum, at the, deep in the pelvis. And then the navel chakra, the solar plexus chakra, is the kind of the will center, and it corresponds to the adrenals. And the heart chakra is the fourth, and that's the thymus gland, which T cells are, when they say T cells, that's your immune system. So it's interesting. It's right around where the heart chakra is. The fifth is the thyroid. So again, making these sounds, can help with, I think, tone on a subtle level, the thyroid. And, since the body moves from the more gross, which is the physical, into the more subtle, I think you can also work backwards from that. So it can, I've done fifth chakra sounding, and we'll do one each week for the next few weeks. And it's interesting, once I'm done, I'm clear. I can communicate more clearly, like magic. And then we've got the sixth one, which is the third eye, seat of intuition. That corresponds to a couple of glands deep in the brain. Some say pituitary, some say pineal. So different schools of thought there. The pineal, though, is the one that is quite, it corresponds to meditative states. So it's quite a neat one to play with. And then the crown kind of puts them all together. It's a very simplified way. I just like to simplify it because it makes it more accessible. So just reading out of Anodea Judith's book. So according to Vedic mythology, the world came into being as a result of primordial sound. So primary, first cause sound. This is most often expressed as the familiar Om, and which is the sum total of all vibration. Vibrations together. Love it. So I think maybe just doing that, vocalizing, sounding the sum total of all vibrations together, that's pretty powerful stuff. So, as we've discussed, my work is based a lot on toning the vagus nerve. And according to Stanley Rosenberg, that the vagus nerve is getting toned, or you're moving into the parasympathetic nervous system if you get a sigh, a swallow, or a yawn. And I'll actually add to that if your eyes start watering. And quick as daylight, when I do the Om, my eyes will start watering. It's fabulous. So let me see what else we have with Om. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. What I love about Judith's book as well, Anodea Judith's book, is she does resonant sounds first. Or not first, in addition. She says it's a good idea to do them first before you do the Bija mantra or the stimulating sound. So the resonant sound, it's a clearing sound. And you'll for before we do Om, we'll do and it will just kind of clear out anything energetically. I keep pointing to the thyroid. You know, it really just sort of cleanse the subtle palate, let's say, and kind of get you back to a neutral position where then you can come in with the Om and just get all the good benefits of Om, peace, for, you know, peace of mind, regulated nervous system. I've gotten some, you know, creative downloads after this, but mainly it's really just, I feel better always, no matter how long I do it. This is my meditation, so I do it in meditation. But if I'm, you know, cleaning around the house, I'll do Om, or I'll do the whole set actually, and then Om, or sometimes just Om. And this sort of corresponds with this notion of like, it's not, well, maybe whistling while you work, right? But humming. Humming also helps to boost your vagus, you know, tone the ventral branch of the vagus nerve. It helps to, you know, get you into that parasympathetic state. So you can always hum if you don't enjoy chanting. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to start with Om just because it's the most recognizable, but let's do some grounding exercises first, because this is associated with the crown chakra. You know, that can be, you know, from an energetic standpoint, you can blow the top of your head off energetically. And that can be great for many things, but because we live in a grounded reality, somewhat, you want to stay grounded. You know, you want all the benefits. And by grounded, there's just a container, right, for that. So you want the spiritual insight. You want the vision, let's say, the knowing that you're part of, you know, this great divine, and that this divine loves you. But that can be intense. So you want to ground that down into your body as well. So to begin there, let's put the your feet on the floor, and then your sitting bones, you just want to back and forth, back and forth. And just side out, close your eyes. I see the sitting bones as kind of feet, you know, they're the feet for the top half of your body, right? You're like, imagine them as feet, really weighted heavily into your seat. And then your feet, feel them plug into the floor. And inhale and exhale. Stretch your toes here. Place your hands down on your thighs. That's it's more grounded than when your hands are up. Let's just put it that way. And sighing. Good. And here, just roll your shoulders. We do this, you know, this is a body and form resiliency move. Should feel good. And then other direction. Good. There goes the yawning. Hello. I'm stretching my toes here. Good. Let's drop the neck down, do some shoulder rolls. And other way. Then place your heads here, and we're just going to go back and forth. If you want to bring some breathing into this, inhale to the right, exhale to the left, just gently here. So do it through your nose. And release that down. So we're just opening up the side bodies. They can get quite cramped during the day from sitting, even standing if you're not, sort of holding in at your core in a good way. So this should help to help you feel a little more open, right? Now, we're going to start with the resonant sound. You can also Google resonant sounds on the web, read more about them. Again, these are the clearing sounds. And what you want to do with this one is, and hope, if you're not in a place where there's privacy, try to always find a place where there's privacy for these sessions, especially the Bija mantra sound sessions. But if not, just close your eyes and hum the words in your mind, right? I've done that before, like on airplanes. If I'm feeling a little bit anxious, I will om silently. I'll and then I'll om silently. And it works very well. Because that's what intention is, right? You sometimes you take the action, you get the intention. Sometimes you set the intention, then you do the action. I think the universe is very forgiving and loving and wants you to succeed. And so, if you feel like you can't chant right now and you're not ready, that's fine. Just do this silently. On the subject of intention, rubbing the palms together and hand on the heart, right hand, and then left hand over the right. Just go ahead and set your intention, even if it's just to learn about this amazing technology, these tools. So yummy. And certainly a bit woo, but really what people mean, I think, when they say woo is that it's so subtle, it can't necessarily be quantified, right? And this is what this is. It works on the subtle level, but it has very, at least to me, and hopefully to you, quantifiable results, because I get those, I get the eye watering, I get the yawning, it has, very quantifiable results that way. But it is subtle. So just remember that. Just letting that intention be there for a moment. And release. Good. All right. So let us begin. Close your eyes. And I'll do it several times. You can just pick up. So you'll inhale and then make the sound on the exhale. So here we go. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 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 And just rest here. We did that 8 times. I want you to just notice it's subtle. Sometimes when I'm tired, I will actually feel it in my throat. Not sure if it's the thyroid, but it's like my throat is tired. This happens. You see, there's a yawn. If I don't sleep well the night before, just, it is also for many people, and I think for me, this witching hour, this 5 to 7 p.m. hours time period, that it can be a little bit, I think because it's a transition time, can be a little bit tiring. So we did 8 of those. 8's a power number. It's the infinity sign. You put it on its side. So it's a powerful number. All right, so let's do that again. We'll do 3 rounds of each. So we'll do the again. We're doing our second round of that. So again, you'll inhale and then exhale the sound. So here we go. Inhale. 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 Raise the yawn. Inhale. 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 And release. Just notice now, this is a clearing sound. So on a subtle level and even on the physical level, you may feel things a clearing. And the things you're feeling a clearing, maybe your sinuses, maybe your throat, maybe your jaw, maybe you feel tingles at the top of your head. Just notice. Let's go again to our last round of the clearing. Inhale. 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 Try it silently for the last 4 of these. So inhale. 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 And release. So again, just noticing what do you feel sensation-wise? And certainly emotion-wise too. Maybe stuff's coming up. Great. Now we will go on to Om. We will do the last round silently, the whole round. If you want. If you want to sound it, that's great too. Om it's the primordial sound. It's also, technically it's aum, aum. And the 3 different sounds of it, the 3 different parts of the sound are associated with Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the sustainer, and Shiva, the destroyer. It's a complete cycle of creation. So also just a beautiful myth, I guess, around Om. Thank you, Vedas. So I usually do it in a variety of ways. Sometimes it's just Om, sometimes it's the full Aum, but for starting, Om is the easiest. So give that a go. Again, we'll inhale and then exhale Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Always makes me yawn. Inhale. 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 And just rest for a moment. Notice. Root down through your feet and your sitting bones here. Really feel your connection with the surfaces, with your chair. If you're lying down, with the floor, your feet on the floor, excuse me, and your hands on your thighs. If you ever feel dizzy or lightheaded doing this, just pause, take a break. Whatever works for you there, do what you need to do. Notice on this next round, if you feel any tingling on the crown of your head, maybe just any energy in your head. And when we're done with the next round, we're going to really root that energy down through our spine and out the soles of our feet. So let's begin. Inhale. 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 Really feel the this time. Inhale. 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 Inhaling, exhaling normally here. So bring your awareness to the top of your head and imagine or visualize a golden light coming through the top of your head, washing your brain, all your glands in your head with this golden light. Imagine it swirling in one direction and then swirling in the other rather. And then bring that golden light down your spine. So start at top of the spine at the neck, and I like to think of it as candle wax, this golden light, because it has a heft to it, and we're pulling this energy down, the energy that you created in your head, the energy from above your head, from the universal flow, and we're pulling it all the way down into the heart area. down first through the shoulders, then through the heart, just kind of visualizing it going down your spine, all the way down to your pelvis, through your sitting bones, and shooting through your sitting bones down through the chair, through the earth, really connecting you there. And then also coming down through your legs, your thighs, down through your calves, and then through your feet, soles of your feet, down to the earth's core here. And with this, it's this sense of the like the exhale, you're letting go here a little bit. Letting go of what you don't need, of what's not serving you. And then let's do this last round in silence. I'll call the inhales. The ohms you'll do in silence. So keeping plugged in, and we'll plug in again after this round. So inhale. 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 And then just releasing that, notice how you're feeling. Sensation-wise, have your shoulders dropped a little bit? Your mouth, your jaw a little softer? Again, let's do that rooting down again. So visualizing that ball of light coming through the crown of your head, moving through your brain, washing your brain with this light of awareness, this light of love. Come down through your neck, your spine, the top of your spine, top of your back, just visualizing this light moving down your spine, around the heart and the solar plexus and the tailbone, and then shooting off to your pelvis, to your sitting bones, shooting down into the earth. Even if you're just seeing the color gold. And then down your legs, your thighs, your calves, out the soles of your feet. And then again, what we did before, rolling out. And rolling forward. Good. You can stretch your hands. I always like to stretch my palms. You know, just any movement that feels good. You'll see my tears of joy, I call them. So we went a little long today, but I wanted to give you a little bit more because of the technical difficulties. So welcome to the wonderful world of Bija chanting. It is so good. There's a link to Anadea Judith's book in the notes below in the comments. So I highly recommend it. All kinds of good things in there. And, you know, you can Google resonant sounds, Bija sounds. There's just a wealth of information. And let me know how it worked for you. I hope it worked really well. Next week, so we've done Om. We're kind of going in reverse order. Next week, we'll do Chakra 1, the root chakra, which feelings of safety, feelings of really kind of worthiness and feeling good in your ability to survive. It's kind of a big deal. So thank you so much for being here this evening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. This is such a great way to begin it. So go forth and eat well, or whatever you're doing, enjoy. And I will see you next week. Namaste and thank you. Thank you so, so much. Have a good evening or good morning.